Hi lovelies, welcome back to UG Update. So guys, on this video, let's talk about the Jhanak series guys, and we'll be talking about quite an interesting episode that's about to go down in the Jhanak series. Guys, this episode is quite very interesting, so please don't go anywhere. Watch the video to the very end to find out what Anirudh is up to this time around in the Jhanak series. But before I continue to the video guys, if you are yet to subscribe to UG Updates, please click on the subscription button and subscribe. Don't also forget guys to give the video a thumbs up. Alright lovelies, let's dive straight into the video. So guys, the episode starts with Ashi confronting Anirudh about the ring gifted by Jhanak. She shows the bill and says Jhanak made you wear this ring. You lied to me. Then Tanuja asks what's all this. Drati then asks him to tell the truth, while Lal asks why did you complicate this small thing. Anirudh then says enough, you won't interfere in my personal matter. He gets angry and then argues with them. He asks them to let Jhanak stay in peace. But Ashi says she gave me the gift in front of everyone and she gave you secretly. And he says she gave it in Ashiwad Rasam. She would have given it to me in my Rasam if she stayed back. She says you won't wear this ring because I'm saying it. Then he asks, will you leave the dance if I say? She scolds him for insulting her. Then she says, dance is my passion. Is this ring your passion? He says no, but everyone has personal choices. I will wear this ring. I can't listen to you because you didn't buy it for me. He refuses to remove the ring. Then Ashi says, you have gone mad. He asks, will you cancel this marriage if I don't remove this ring? While Tanuja asks, why do you always say this? Apu then asks Anirudh not to remove the ring and remember Jhanak. Ashi then says, you and your sisters insult me. While Anirudh says, I won't change. You have to accept how I am. How will you remove Jhanak from my mind? This ring is a gift. I will remove it when I want. It's my last decision. Am I clear? He shouts. Then Ashi on the other hand gets angry while Apu claps for him. Ashi leaves. Then Anirudh goes to his room and calls Jhanak. He asks, is everything fine? Then she asks, are you fine? He says, you think everything is okay here? She asks what happened. Then he thinks he left and I'm not able to concentrate on anything. She asks, did anything happen because of the ring? Please tell me. He says, I can't lie to you. Everyone saw the ring. She says, tell them it's a wedding gift. Then he says the family won't understand it easily. She says, it's my mistake to give you the ring, but he says no. Then she says, I forced you to take the ring. He says, I told you I will wear the ring forever. She then says, it's wrong. He says, forget it, let me handle it. This ring is a sign of our relationship. Jhanak then says, I didn't understand. There is no signal in the train. He says, I regret I can't tell this to you. Then she says, I'm not getting your voice. He repeats his words. Then she says, we didn't accept the truth. We did a drama. Then he says, you really think so? Then she says, yes. He says, sorry, I got emotional and told a lot. It wasn't a drama for me. Then she asks why. Was it different for you? Then he says, I'm understanding that moment gradually. It is not possible to deny it. Why would I want to wear this ring forever? She then says, I can't think of this. My life has many problems. She thinks I won't let Anirudh fall weak. He is going to marry Ashi, so I won't come between your relationship. The call disconnects, then she calls him back and he asks, are you happy? She asks why. Shouldn't I be happy with my people here? Then he says there is a risk. Then she says, I'm not scared of Tejas. They have a talk and then he ends the call and thinks, how can you forget everything? Fine, I won't disturb you. Go to your friends and Rahul. I will never call you again. Then Anirudh and Jhanak thinks of each other. In the morning, Jhanak gets ready and hears the announcement. She gets a call from Officer Subhahish and then she says, Anirudh told me about you. He asks her to come out of the station and call him. She thanks him. Then he says Jhanak could be coming. She goes out of the station and waits. She thinks of Anirudh and then she prays. She sees the officer and thinks he doesn't look like Bengali man. He asks her to come fast. He has much work to do after dropping her. She sits in the car. Then the man calls Tejas and says we are leaving. The girl is not so innocent as she appears. Tejas says right, take her phone from her and tell her that it's important to change SIM card. Get her to the place I told. I have made all the arrangements. Real police would be finding her. Then they leave. Jhanak then asks the officer to drop her to her village, but he says we will see where to go. She asks where will I stay? Then he says you will be safe, don't worry. She says I want details. Then he says I will tell you when the right time comes. Give me your phone. She asks why? Then he says I have to put new SIM card. Everyone would have this number. You don't have all the contacts in this phone. Then he says we will have this SIM. Once this settles, we will return the SIM. Use the new SIM till then. She gives her phone. Then she says keep my SIM safe. She asks for her phone and then he says it's security issue. We are responsible for your security. Anirudh has asked us to protect you. Do as I say. Guys, it's quite an interesting episode where Jhanak and Anirudh, or will I say where Anirudh was expressing his feelings to Jhanak, while Ashi, in the other hand, still giving her troubles. Guys, what do you have to say about the episode? What do you have to say about the drama? Please drop what you think about it on the comment section. And as you do that, guys, please don't forget that this is still UG Updates. In case if you are yet to subscribe to UG Updates, please click on the subscription button and subscribe. Don't also forget, guys, to give the video a thumbs up. Alright, lovelies, that'll be a wrap. Thank you guys for watching up to this point. I really love you guys, and I will see you guys on my next video.